China's cyber threat, a growing concern. In a recent interview, retired General Tim Haugh, the former head of the National Security Agency (NSA) and U.S. Cyber Command, revealed a shocking truth. China has been hacking into U.S. computer networks on an unprecedented scale. But here's where it gets controversial. They're not just targeting military and industry. They're going after every single American. Since President Trump's return to the White House, there have been significant changes in America's cyber defense team, with resignations and firings. Haugh warns that while the U.S. capacity is shrinking, China's is expanding, leaving a critical gap in our nation's security. The targets, critical infrastructure and beyond. Haugh's leadership at the NSA and Cyber Command began in 2024, just as the extent of China's hacking became evident in an unexpected place, Littleton, Massachusetts. This small town, with a population of around 10,000, became a target for China, despite not being a major supplier to the government or military. The FBI's visit to Nick Lawler, the town's utility manager, revealed that China had breached their network, and they were not alone. China's presence on American networks has been ongoing for at least 5 years, and the potential consequences are dire. Lawler demonstrated how a hack could have poisoned the town's water supply, a chilling reminder of the real-world impact of cyber threats. But China was caught before gaining operational control, and federal investigators, with Lawler's permission, observed their activities, leading to a wake-up call for American security. Haugh emphasizes the national threat this poses. If they're willing to go after a small provider with no national security connection, every target is on the list. China denies these allegations, and the White House is working to assess and mitigate the damage. Nick Lawler, the only utility representative to speak out, did so to raise awareness about the danger. The motivation: unrestricted warfare. China's hacking of critical infrastructure is part of their strategy for gaining an advantage in a crisis or conflict. Haugh explains that there is no economic or intelligence-gathering benefit. The goal is to be prepared for a potential showdown. A hack in Littleton could divert U.S. resources and attention, making it more difficult to mobilize in a crisis. Senator Mike Rounds believes China aims to deter the U.S. from engaging in a fight by disrupting key industries. China could cause chaos on Wall Street, and that's a powerful tool for deterrence. They want us to know they can cause long-term problems if we mess with them. The challenge: stopping China. While the U.S. is skilled at keeping adversaries out of networks, the scale of the problem is daunting. Haugh emphasizes the importance of getting the basics right to prevent access, rather than dealing with the aftermath. Despite his termination, allegedly due to accusations of disloyalty by far-right activist Laura Loomer, Haugh remains committed to advancing these issues. Now teaching and consulting, Haugh believes that if the U.S. doesn't dominate in this space, China will gain an advantage, impacting our economy, intelligence capabilities, and pre-positioning in critical networks. He urges us not to let this happen, as the consequences could be severe. And this is the part most people miss: the potential impact of these cyber threats on our daily lives and national security. What do you think? Is China's hacking a serious concern, or are we overreacting? Let's discuss in the comments.